Every startup dreams of having the next big idea, of becoming a unicorn, of making that perfect exit. But 9 out of 10 startups fail before they're anywhere close. Against the odds, 8 startups from across Asia compete in a challenge of their lifetime to clinch a deal from 3 highly sought-after venture capitalists. Who will emerge victorious? This is Startup Season 3. After a 4-month search for the best startups across Asia, 8 teams are fighting for funds to turn their startup dreams into reality.
Hello, startups. Great to see you here. The next 6 weeks is going to be an exciting yet demanding time for all of you. You're going to be facing challenges that'll push you beyond your limits. Some of you will excel and there will be great rewards, and for those that fall flat, unfortunately, you'll be going home. You have only one goal, that is to impress the judges to secure seed funding of up to $500,000. Now let's pick up the boxes and head to our startup base.
Yippee! Finally!
We have been pre-selected over 250 applicants, so we went certain stages.
I believe that we have a unique product, a unique value proposition.
We are the only winner from Indonesia, and we get to go to the international competition of startup. It's very exciting for us.
I watched the show last 2 seasons, and I found a very good opportunity, and then I can meet a lot of new friends. That's why I'm very keen when Zen told me about the startup show, and then I said, sign up, let's go.
For the next 6 weeks, global workplace provider Regis will be home to our startups. From just 1 boot camp in Singapore last year, this season we expanded the startup search to 3, traveling to Yangon and Jakarta. On the boot camp battlefield, the startups pitched fiercely for a spot on the show, making it tough for the judges to pick their favorites.
Essentially, we look out for 3 things. Firstly, there must be a product market fit. We also want to make sure that the team could execute on the business plan. And finally, it must be a viable investment in terms of risk-return profile.
Joining startup veteran judge Leslie Lowe of Red Dot Ventures are Jeffrey Payne of Golden Gate Ventures and Kwang Su of KK Fund. Together, the venture capitalists are in search of the next big idea. With growing numbers of entrepreneurs hoping to be the next big game changers, disrupting industries with innovation, the startup world is fiercely competitive.
I find that the diversity of the problems that the startup teams are trying to address has definitely increased. So previously, we probably see mostly just e-commerce, but now we're seeing a whole host of different problems. We're starting to see more unique solutions to the issues facing Southeast Asia.
We've gone through a lot of applications. I think the age group is pretty wide, and then the overall applicant pool has also increased. So it means, you know, the spirit in our region is still going strong.
Our search kicked off in Yangon, where the judges were greeted by a diverse mix of entrepreneurs from industries such as e-commerce, education, and advertising. Cambodia-based e-coupon site Pendeal secured the first spot, helped by its first-mover advantage in the fast-rising frontier market.
Our startup is about many things. We have last-minute deals. We have offline coupons. So it's a business that combines offline as well as online coupons and using the tuk-tuks as a point of sale. It started me and my wife thinking what we were going to do for the rest of our lives. We landed in Cambodia in November 2014, and we decided that we were going to set up a company. And then RATTHYA came along, and we started talking, interacting. We said, let's go, let's do it. Because RATTHYA knows the local area. We had some experience in what we were doing, and let's put it together.
For point deal, we started up with a coupon book. And for coupon book, have 18 pack in here. And discount start from 5% to 50%. We have a spa, bookshop, like fast food, salon. Yes, a lot in here.
I think the road ahead is going to be very, very exciting as well as challenging, and there are going to be a lot of obstacles that we have to cross. But coming from Cambodia and knowing what we faced in Cambodia, I think we have a fair chance.
Next stop, Jakarta. Startups ranging from the biotechnology to the IT sector networked and refined their business models, but it was Indonesian logistics upstart PUSHKAR that won over the judges.
The bootcamp was a very great experience for us. I mean, we get to meet another startups, sharing our experience and knowledge in different industry. We also get to meet the judges. We talk to them, and then they teach us what to do in a startup, what we don't do in a startup. Joshua and I met when we were working together to restructure a domestic courier companies in Indonesia. We were working together for a year, so it's kind of enough for us to find the chemistry of us working together. Afterwards, we are trying to find an idea where we can combine our expertise. I mean, his expertise in the technology and software development, and my own expertise in the courier industry. So we decided to create PUSHKAR. We want to make shipping easy, so instead of customers must have to pack their own shipments and then going to the courier agent and then wait and then do that kind of manual stuff, they can just use our application. They can just take the picture, and then we will send our picker to pick up the goods and then bring it to our warehouse. We will pack it and then drop it to the delivery agent. With the application, it's like you can have multiple couriers in only one application. You can see the pricing, you can see the tracking of your multiple shipments, and so on.
Next, with pen deals and PUSHKAR's entry into the final 8, it's time to meet the remaining 6 finalists from the Singapore leg of the boot camps. This season, our contestants are taking part in the Startup Digital Challenge. Viewers can log on to startup.channelnewsasia.com/finalists to learn more about the startups and vote for their favorite team. Each team has a dedicated profile page where they will blog about their startup, how they came up with their idea, and why they think they can succeed. The total number of likes, shares, comments will go towards their final score. The most popular startup will win at least $100,000 worth of TV and online advertising for their company. And you could be a winner too. Simply post a comment in response to any of our startups blog posts, and the top 3 comments will win a 2-day, 1-night stay at the Hotel Grand Mercure Singapore Roxy. For more details, log on to startup.channelnewsasia.com. Before the break, startups Pen Deals and PUSHKAR secure the first 2 spots in the final 8. Now, 6 remain. Last stop, Singapore. The bootcamp saw a record number of entries, but only 25 made the shortlist. Entrepreneurs from the food and beverage, finance, health to fitness industries pulled out all the stops to show that they had the next big ideas. But impressing the judges with their business solutions was tough. Tensions ran high as EB Care, Amy, Biocycle, and Nsinga were named finalists. That meant the last 2 spots went to Salus Nanotechnologies and CoinGo.
I think the startup founders will find that they will really have to dig deep into themselves to figure out who they are, what are the limitations of their capabilities, and how do they play up their strength.
I believe we have a very good chance of winning at this show. I believe that we have a unique product, a unique value proposition. So the unique selling point of CoinGo is that we're creating an integrated ecosystem of solution. So starting from a kiosk to an online e-wallet to a full list of third-party partners where people can spend their money after they digitize and store with CoinGo. I've been traveling back and forth between US and Asia Pacific for the last 30 years. And what I realized is I've been accumulating a lot of money, foreign money, random change from different countries, whether it's bills, whether it's coins. I have jars and envelope with the stuff. What Haluk and I are really trying to do is to solve this traveler's problem where people go home with unusable change in their pockets and eventually in their homes, in their jars. We believe there's a big market for that, and that's why we're doing this. But looking at our competitors, I think Salius is one of the stronger competitors for CoinGo. They have a very unique value proposition.
So Salus Nanotechnologies is an advanced materials company. Our products keeps your textiles or clothes stain-free, odor-free and water-repellent, which is very relevant to Singapore. We had common interest in nanotechnology.
You just imagine we had so many conversations over coffee in NTU, and that's how we got started.
And these small conversations have now turned into a business case, now turned into a company. We believe in our idea. We are backed up by strong IP and good scientific base. We believe in our execution plan. The competition is quite strong and pretty interesting business plans and teams, but I think that we will stay and we will be one of the finalists for sure.
I met Yu Xiang. I think Yu Xiang came to NUS to do his master's, and then we met each other at entrepreneurship course. And then finally, we both decided, we have the same meshing of interests when it comes to environment and sustainability. Which is why in the end we decided to start up a company to commercialize this technology. The name actually refers to our technology, which is a biotech type of technology, so bio, and we are trying to do a sort of waste to energy sort of recycling, so bio cycle.
From what I learned about entrepreneurship, one principle is that if we can make use of something that nobody wants, a waste, and make it into some sort of profit, then we're in very good shape. So we have this technology that enable us to do something that nobody else can do, which is convert this waste of food waste into energy. We believe that we have a very good edge in the competition of this market, and we believe that we can make a fortune and we can change something, make better of the society.
Basically, we thought joining Startup Asia Season 3 will be a good chance for us to actually move forward in Asia. As a medical doctor, as an epidemiologist, I know how does dengue spread and how does outbreak happens. But I thought that we should actually automate this process so that we will know when is the next outbreak in order to save life.
I mean, in my family, I've had dengue cases. My mother had dengue, my brother had dengue, and some of my cousins had it too. So I said, I'm gonna talk to this guy and I'm gonna present myself to him. I'm gonna say, I'm a computer engineer and we can take this further. We can actually change the lives of people and improve humanity's global health.
I've taken a look at the challenges and they are extremely tough. So I hope they are well prepared when they come. I'm looking for at least one team that will surprise me enough for me to write check.
Hello, startups. How are you? Good. All right, getting to know each other better? Yeah. Before you get too comfortable, let's get straight to it. Your very first challenge.
This season, the competition heats up with 3 rounds of eliminations.
Other teams are very strong and then they're very experienced. And then I think some of them, their business idea is really brilliant. So hopefully we can compete with them in terms of our leadership skill or our marketing skill. EPCare started in 2015 with a collaboration with Ministry of Social and Family Development to provide an easy platform for caregivers seeking home nursing services. And then we are a social enterprise with the aim to assist people in the neighborhood.
I think our chances are high because CB Care is dealing with a national problem of aging population. We serve elderly. Main part of our customers are elderly. So I can see that the other teams are really good as well. So hopefully we will put up a good show and then score a good term sheet from the VCs.
It all began when two friends, two schoolmates met after about 15 years. We were having a drink and we both were inspired by the movie Transformers and how it gives life and brain to the machines, right? So we help build smart factories with our solution. Factories can improve their productivity and improve their efficiency, bring down the waste and improve their quality. And also the brands like Nike can use the data produced by our system to make better decisions, do better planning and innovate further with the new technologies. We feel our biggest competition is ourselves. It's about how we do and how bad or how good we do. So we think all of them are quite smart, but at the same time, we don't think too much about competition.
The Stardust may have made it past the boot camps, but there's no time for rest.
Hello, Stardust. How are you? All right, getting to know each other better? That sounds really awesome. But before you get too comfortable, let's get straight to it. Your very first challenge. In life, you never know when or where you're going to meet that someone who could take your business to the next level. And today's test is about making that big first impression in a very short span of time. Think about a couple of catchphrases, short catchphrases that can best explain your product. Only one person from each team gets to take part in the competition. So good luck, and I'll see you again tomorrow.
Chloe said something about you don't know when or who you're gonna meet at any time or anywhere. She also said that it's gonna be life-changing or something.
Restaurant?
Yeah.
Like sitting on a cafe or something like that, and someone turns up and probably someone important, but we may not even know who he is.
I think the first challenge is as if you're in a buffet in a salad bar. You have to deliver very short time before that other person serves his salad. It's going to be quite challenging.
Probably think that the challenge will have us running around the street, talking to random people and trying to tell them what we do.
I was thinking that they will ask us to go into the MRT in the early rushing hour and then grab people, explain what we are doing to them.
I think it's going to be a fun event. It looks like, or it sounds like I need to go to a public place to meet a few people, introduce myself and the service that we're offering.
I think it's going to be a classic elevator pitch because Chloe mentioned that we would have to make a good impression on somebody in a very short amount of time.
In the next episode of Startup.
No, Ben.
Okay.
Ben. I kind of lost my pitch and my words. He was intimidating.
Hi. Hello. I'm Jesse. I didn't even get a handshake, you know.
I was very surprised at the mystery's guest reaction. My name is Zen. I think I have misinterpreted the challenge.
Brought to you by Deloitte and the following partners:
Channel NewsAsia opened the doors for our startups to gain exclusive insights from some of the world's most sought-after VCs at the Kaufman Fellows' first-ever Southeast Asian Venture Capital Summit. At a specially organized private pitching session, the startups were scored on whether they had potential or needed work.
The private pitching session was a little bit shorter than expected, but it's one of those when you're anxious, time moves by very fast. But it was cool. We got good feedback, and so now we're just looking forward to building our business.
We feel confident because if most of the judges think that our business is potential, then we are in a good path.
I think there's some great ideas. Southeast Asia has very big markets and very good opportunities to target for startups, and I think some of the startups are looking into those.
In the panel discussions that we had, it was a little bit nervous. I was a bit nervous. I got what we wanted to do, but maybe they missed out on what my company was about.
We got something like 2 potential and 4 needs work. Not a lot of people know too much about what we are doing, especially since it's very technical and it's more of a B2B kind of business.
Kaufman experience so far has been very good. There are plenty of venture capitalists, entrepreneurs and startup companies participating in this event. I think it's good to interact with people from different fields, and the seminars were mainly focused on fintech. It's a good exposure to us.
Broadly speaking, there are 3 characteristics that we look for in businesses. One is a very strong founding team. Second is a very large opportunity, so a large total addressable market.
I love to look at big markets, right? There needs to be a large opportunity in order for me and my fund to provide the types of returns to our investors that we need to.
And third is some sort of traction, whether it be in terms of customers or financial traction. Those are the 3 characteristics.
And then I look for product differentiation or process differentiation. What is unique about this team, about this solution that will propel them into success? And can they sustain it?
I think the key takeaway that we had from the session earlier is I think security and quality control is always a very big concern, especially for healthcare. So that is something that we will go back and work on.
The key takeaway is that we may have trouble getting onto data. Maybe refine a little bit and put some more things on the pitch.
We got 6 out of 6 potential, and which means a good validation for us to go forward.
We kept our composure. We were not worried about the timing, and then we used the Q&A session to highlight the messages which we could not deliver. Can't get any better than this. 6 out of 6.